Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, guys, and I'm here to talk about a fight that's needed to happen, a rematch that's needed to happen. The WBC has ordered the rematch between newly crowned WBC super featherweight world champion Robson Conceicao from Brazil, Olympic gold medalist, versus Oshaki Foster, former world champion. The WBC has ordered this rematch to take place. Well, rightfully so. As we all know, in the first fight, Robson Conceicao became new champion, became Brazil's first world champion with a gold medal from the Olympics. And all that's great. Robson Conceicao is a tremendous fighter. He's been in there with some of the best of the sport. Has had some fights where he should have gotten, like the Valdez, came up short against Navarrete in a draw. He's been in the trenches. But with Foster now, for those of you that saw the fight, and I'm sure many of you have, he got robbed. Foster got robbed. It was one of the most disgusting robberies in the history of the sport. As much as I like Robson Conceicao, I was actually hoping that he would finally get that big win. And become world champion, live up to his gold medal potential, gold medal hype, and just being around fighting the best and, a good name. He's been a name for some time in the sport of boxing. And he's been in there with some of the best, like I said, but he just never got that big win for whatever reason. Either he got robbed, they give it a draw, whatever. He finally got it. And that's what I wanted for Robson Conceicao, to finally get that win, to taste that world title. I actually was hoping he would pull it off, and he did. But the way that he pulled it off, it was not a good taste for a lot of fans, a lot of Robson Conceicao fans, and boxing fans, because I did not give not one round to Robson Conceicao, honestly. If you want to give him a round or two, so be it. It is what it is. But for me to give him a round in that fight, no. Yes, Robson Conceicao may have been the aggressor all night. He threw more punches. But a lot of those punches, for those of you that watched the fight, a lot of them was caught on the elbows, the shoulders of Foster. None of them really landed clean flush on the face, a chin to Foster. And a lot of them missed as well. So Robson Conceicao didn't really land anything clean all night. A few okay shots landed, but it was not enough. Foster boxed well. He countered excellently, landing excellent counters all night. Not the most effective shots, because Foster's not known for punching power. He's not really a one-punch knockout guy or anything like that. He's just a pure boxer, pure technician. And that's what he was doing. He was just putting on a boxing clinic. We've seen Foster in toe-to-toe wars and all that stuff, but he had a game plan, and that was to just box smart and get that decision. And that was his game plan. And it was working. Countering, sharp jabs, hit, not get hit, and that's what I saw. Robson Conceicao getting outboxed, getting countered all night, swinging and missing. When he landed, it would land on the shoulder of Foster, it would land on his hips, the elbows. Nothing really clean like that all night. Here and there, a few good shots to the body, to the head, but it was not enough. I don't know what the judges were seeing. I really didn't give any round to Robson Conceicao. As much as I wanted him to win this fight, He did not do it for me. I'm sorry. This was one of the clearest robberies in the history of the sport of boxing, and it was really a distasteful thing to see. Now the WBC ordered the rematch, and like I said, rightfully so. They need to run this back ASAP because this was a no-no. Robinson lost this fight. Foster clearly won this fight, but they did not give it to him. He lost his title in a ridiculous way. You know, Foster easily won this fight just by boxing and moving, boxing, smart, using his jab and counter right hands. The look on Foster's face said it all. He was like, when they were reading the scorecards, he was like, because Foster in the ring, not in the ring. I'm sure he watches boxing. Like a lot of fighters, like, okay, we've seen this before many times. Going to the scorecards, some ridiculous scores. So he's like, what? Because like how I said, and many of you guys will agree that Foster clearly won the fight. So we were expecting some wide scores, but not close. And that's what got Foster puzzled. What kind of scorecards is these? And when you come to see, with the surprised look in his face, he was already like, what? And then, wow, new. Foster's face told a story like, wow, they really did that to me. I worked my whole life, my butt off to win this title. And you guys are going to just take it away from me like that. That was a highway robbery. I don't know. I don't know what to expect in the rematch. I mean, if Foster can go in there and box and do what he did last time, it didn't work the first time, so how can it work the second time? I mean, unless he takes it to Foster to Conceicao and brings an aggressive approach. I don't know. I said in my video after the fight that maybe they just did it because Conceicao he came up short in past fights with the Valdez fight. He was supposed to get the decision that they can give it to him. Um, First champion out of Brazil to win a gold medal. 35. Let's put the belt on him. That's how I felt. Which is wrong. As much as I wanted Conceicao to win the fight and to have his moment, he did not deserve it. So here we are now. The WBC has ordered the rematch. And no date yet. Nothing solid on that. No concrete. But it's likely to happen next. And it should happen next. Foster deserves the rematch and he deserves to get his title back because that was a no-no. So just want to come out here and sit down and talk to you guys about that the WBC has ordered a rematch between O'Shaquie Foster and Robson Conceicao for the WBC Super Featherweight World Title. This is Miracle Boy Boxing, guys. I'm your host, Wilson Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.